forge your inner armor. What we want to do in this Super Bowl special is kind of tap into your experience and get some insights from you about the kinds of things that have gone on throughout the season to bring these two teams to the forefront.
I think I'd start right out of the chute that it's never just one person. It always does take a very unique system that can make this run, that can stay this resilient over time, because that's really what it is. It's a resiliency project. You're battering your body every week, traveling across the country from place to place. You're trying to sometimes piece together a team because key people are injured. There's just so many different moving parts. It's a very interesting thing, and I truly think it is a resiliency project to make it to February. I've had the opportunity to work with 6 different NFL teams, actually 7 different NFL teams, and I've seen the inside management of a lot of different of those teams. And hands down, the teams that when the management structure is developing a culture that, yes, is about winning, but it's about no one piece is greater than the other pieces. Okay, I think that would be the thing that I see, looking in, is that the successful organizations have this way of creating a system that leans on each other and that trust each other. And just one thing going wrong, the whole thing doesn't topple, because they can kind of have this elasticity that allows them to flex. And I would put that into the bucket of recovery, like teams that are understanding the importance of, for every stress, there has to be an equal recovery. And I'm going to take a gamble, okay, that the 4 teams that are currently in these narrowing down to the Super Bowl all have some pretty complex systems for addressing recovery. That's not saying that the other teams out there don't, but they've tapped into some things that they're not just pushing. You can't. The human body cannot do that.
The kinds of things that these 2 teams will be doing in the next few days to prepare for the big game.
No, what they're going to be doing, what I would say as a system, one is going to be, I think, accentuating that it is the entire system. We are a band of brothers here, okay? And we're going to be able to lean into each other. Somebody's going to go down, but the next man is going to be ready to go. And they're not going to be like, we're only going to win this on one man's shoulders. A good coach is going to push back into their culture and their system and say, we lean into our system will take us there. The other thing is they're really going to be, I think a good system is really going to be looking at rest and sleep. And yes, there's going to be distractions, but how can we try to find that space in between the distractions to really be able to get recentered, get calm, but focused at the same time? One of the things that got them there is a mindset. And I think that's a challenge to us, because we have a lot of people that listening that are very gifted people. And what are we doing to prepare our mindset? Are we setting expectations for ourselves that are limiting? And what is it that we can really do? And whatever you think your potential is, I'm going to tell you that it's more than that. You may never play in the Super Bowl, but in the Super Bowl of your life, as a spouse, as a parent, as a student, as an employee, I think you can raise the Lombardi Trophy. I believe in you. I believe that you can do that. And that those moments you have to prepare for. They don't just happen. These teams were resilient all year long, and it's going to take resilience in our own lives for us to be able to lift our own Lombardi Trophy.